2025 has been a year marred by censorship, bans, and increased crackdowns all over the world. In spite of that, we have seen record growth on Steam, and Japan has begun to recover from the wave of censorship that hit them in 2024. Taiwan has quickly emerged as the new heart of our industry, with more developers and games coming out of this tiny island than anywhere else in the world. So even while platforms like Patreon and itch continue to distance themselves from the adult games industry, we are still seeing resilience from developers and publishers. This is the 4th year that I've done the Adult Game of the Year Awards, and like in previous years, this video will be broken into 10 categories. Top Romance Game, Top NTR Game, Top Harem Game, Top LGBTQIA+ Game, Top Monster Game, Best Girl, Best Art in a Game, Best Music in a Game, My Favorite Game, and Game of the Year. Each of the top categories and Game of the Year are all based on the data from Steam, Patreon, DL Site, and other platforms. I also include some of the other contenders that came close to being the top in their respective flavors. The best categories and My Favorite Game are not empirical and are just based on my opinion. I link to every game I talk about for free on my Patreon page because YouTube does not allow me to do that here. I also encourage you to consider subscribing to my channel or even joining as a free member on Patreon because so much of my content is hidden and suppressed by YouTube. I love being able to share as many games and flavors with you all as I can, and I want you to be able to have the choice about which of my videos you want to watch, not to have the YouTube algorithm decide for you. First up is Top Romance Game, Quickie, a Love Hotel Story. This hotel management sim combines fun, frantic gameplay with slice-of-life romance. This completed title left early access in 2025 and can be so engaging that I sometimes forget the whole romance aspect. Once I do remember though, each romanceable character has their own unique arc full of a variety of flavors and animated interactions. The runners-up this year were Sickly Days and Summer Traces and Race of Life Act 1. While each of these games brings a very different focus and feel in how they explore romance, I think that only shows how much the adult gaming industry is growing. Quickie, a Love Hotel Story is available for PC and Mac on Steam, Patreon, and itch.io. Next up, we have Top NTR Game and AV Director Life. This movie production extravaganza explores cheating in so many different forms as you work to get out of debt and, maybe, someday, build your own media empire. Focusing more on Notori and Netterase with a dash of Netterate, AV Director Life brings novelty in gameplay to a genre that often feels repetitive. Our two runners-up provide different takes with the Censor if you're looking for more of a global corruption focus, and Star Nidus Aura if you want more of a pure descent into Netherate. AV Director Life is available for PC on Steam, DL Site, and their Patreon. Now we are at the ever-popular Top Harem Game and Desert Stalker. This post-apocalyptic early access visual novel combines corruption and cohabitation with a visceral struggle to survive in a far-off Egyptian wasteland. Even though you are given the option to reduce the intensity of violence, this will never be a cozy slice-of-life experience. It'll be interesting to see how this darker and grittier game eventually finishes. If you are looking for a more laid-back adventure that is complete, then definitely check out our two runners-up, Romantic Escapades and Aurelia. Desert Stalker is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with an Android version on their Patreon and itch.io. Next up, we have the Top LGBTQIA+ Game, Warlock and Boobs. LGBTQ games continue to be aggressively banned by Steam, so it should not come as a surprise that this year's winner is not available there. This incredibly popular RPG has been in development since 2018, and gives players the ability to explore as much or as little of the LGBTQ spectrum of flavors as they desire. Basically, everything is optional, and you are allowed to experience this game from a wide variety of sexual orientations at the pace and intensity that you want. If you are looking for a Steam release, our runners-up Femboy Fuda House and the Yuri title Love Curse Find Your Soulmate are both available there. Warlock and Boobs is available for PC on Patreon and itch.io. Another category censored heavily by Steam this year is Top Monster Game and Sapphire Safari. This loving homage to Pokemon Snap places you in a world full of furry friends, and you will be doing a lot more than taking their picture. This early access title has been in development since 2021, and while we are still a long ways away from a finished game, there is already so much to do and explore. Make sure to let the developer know that we all can't wait to see sharks and dinosaurs added. Sadly, our runners-up Sonny Yang's Laboratory and Donuts for Deer Teeth also lack Saurian and Selachimorpha representation. Sapphire Safari is available for PC on Steam, Patreon, itch.io, GOG, and Jast. I created the Best Girl category to highlight the person that has done the most for the adult games industry each year. Last year, I picked the two people who rose up to defend Japan in the face of heightened censorship that came from Visa and MasterCard's attack on Japanese games and culture. This year, when Steam faced similar increased scrutiny over what content it allows on the platform, Gabe Newell had the unique opportunity for Steam to take a stand and clearly state the kind of content that they allow on their platform. Instead of rising to this occasion, Steam chose to remain silent and embolden the people who wish to see sex and sexuality purged from society. The ramifications of this choice will continue to impact developers and gamers for years to come. When it comes to video games, no human has more power than Gabe Newell. No president of any country, no CEO of any corporation, no other billionaire has more influence on video games than Gabe Newell. Now, while I don't think that Gabe chose what he chose because he is a coward, I think it's more likely that he just doesn't care. He is more interested in his new $500 million mega yacht than he is on how many people will be harmed across the world by Steam's capitulation to this evil. I get that this man is beloved for what he has done for video games in the past, but that doesn't change the lasting harm that all of us will have to deal with for years to come. And that is why there will be no award for Best Girl this year. But here is Gabe wearing my recommendation for his new scuba suit. On to a happier topic and best art in a game, we have Aurelia. This is a pixel art masterpiece. In development since 2018, this throwback to RPG adventures of the 1990s is such a pleasure to experience. Like, the attention to detail is so good, and any fan of pixel art games should absolutely check Aurelia out. Available for PC on Steam and Patreon, with an Android version on their itch.io. My choice for Best Music in a Game was really tough this year because the winning artist, Gentle Breeze, made the music for both of the contenders, Aurelia and Butt Knight. Given the choice between the medieval fantasy feel of Aurelia versus the old-school arcade sound of Butt Knight, I ultimately went with Aurelia. However, both soundtracks are awesome and available on Spotify. Moving on to my favorite game this year, Quickie, A Love Hotel Story. I loved all the romantic interests, I loved the animations, I love the Persona art style feel, I love the gameplay, which is wild because I normally hate management games. The only thing that I didn't love was the ending, and I really think that a better ending could have propelled this to Game of the Year, but we will never know. I can only hope that someday we will get an update or DLC that brings a happier resolution to an otherwise fantastic game. And the Adult Game of the Year for 2025 is Kaiju Princess 2. This planet-hopping culinary tale of love and acceptance is such a fun and irreverent take on the giant monster genre. Mango Party has emerged as one of the premier publishers in the adult games industry, and the developers of the Kaiju Princess series, Panty Parrot, have shown that they really understand the kinds of flavors and gameplay that players are looking for. Given that, I am excited to see how their next title, Kaiju Princess Super Survivor Showdown, performs, as I wait patiently for Kaiju Princess 3. Kaiju Princess 2 is available for PC on Steam. There you have it. While 2025 has been a tough year, there have still been an amazing number of awesome games for all of us to enjoy. And while it looks like many of the issues from this year will continue into 2026, I am confident that we will overcome the obstacles in our way as we work to make the world a better place through the safe and healthy exploration of sex and sexuality in video games. We're not always going to agree about what that means, but together we can make tomorrow a little bit better than today. And until next time, no shaming, just gaming.